Hello and welcome to the very first official video for the Snap Play Love YouTube channel that I am going to try and start putting all the videos on and see what happens. It's kind of awkward because both existing channels have got about 15 subscribers and various friends and family have added themselves to that, so they'll stop getting notifications. But I can always figure out a way to tell those people who actually care about the game content to come across. I'm going to save the Premier Draft for tomorrow, because I've actually got a rare day off, and so I'm going to chain a few drafts, see what happens. So I think I'm just going to carry on with the standard ranked. We did a few videos on one of my personal channels, the one I think that was connected to all the Professor Layton videos from decades ago. Just walking through this. It's a draft deck. Well, it's basically a turbo draft deck that I found on Twitter. Essentially, I haven't got all the cards, so it isn't performing as good as it should. But as I proved in the fourth video of the series, this technically is the fifth, the cards I've added have given it a little more resilience against some of the metagame decks, especially the ones which rely on artifacts. This is a really good starting hand. So the deck, essentially, I'm going to talk about it as if you've never played it, relies on getting some of these creatures down early and then cycling lots of cards to see them get powered up and to get more impressive effects. I didn't even know that was a companion card. Oh no, it's just the other version of the Garuda card. Yeah, so this is the first time I've properly played against the Garuda combo deck, so it'll be interesting. My understanding is that they like to flicker things, and I have exile effects, so I assume... Oh, I don't have the mana to kill that. Unless I attack any blocks, I suppose. I mean, we kind of have to represent it, don't we? If he doesn't block, we don't trigger. And then we end our turn. It's not very exciting. Having two of the one-drop foxes on turn 2 is ridiculously powerful. I'll explain what I'm doing with these momentarily. Oh, okay. So I'll need to save the Go for Bloods to kill that. You attack it. He's tempted. Please do. You know it, you'll go, right? The tension is unbearable. Maybe they're disconnected. Maybe they don't know it's their go. Oh, look, they're highlighting their cards. Ah, what a startling development. So, we cycle a blue card, even though there is no blue mana in the deck. It disappears. Both of my creatures become 2/2s. I draw a card. This is awesome. So, Sacred Foundry comes out and we snap it in because we're going to gain life this turn. Although we might not, because we want to be able to go for blood. So, I assume that he only blocks with the Crashing Drawbridge. Because this is a sensible attack. You know they're going to block one of them, but not the other. Now, he has to presume that I at least have the 2 cycling cards, because if I did cycle this and then cycle that, not only could I kill the thing that's blocking, I could also give it lifelink, which would put me a little bit more out of range than I suspect he would like. I mean, if you're going to download the decks off the internet, you might as well read how to play them, guys. Oh, nope, no blocks. So we're definitely going to cycle one. We don't want to do that. Punch, punch. And then we lust for life. I mean, go for blood. My guy. You shitty thing. Because if he gets the creature with 4 power, he's ramped. So we've thrown away a small amount of cycling potential for a punch to the guy. So now he's got Thassa, he can blink things in and out. She is an enchantment. This is important because I have things that exile enchantments. I just need to draw them. He's showing off, he's telling me what it does. It's great. I have a Zenith Flare. I suspect that I'm probably not going to need that Dranith healer, so I'm going to cycle that as attacks. See if he blocks first, because at the moment it's 6. Okay, so he knew that I was going to do it, but he didn't want me to represent lethal because he wants to be able to do his flickering things. Oh wow, he didn't have the combo. Okay, so we win. That is a good start to the new channel, if indeed it is on the new channel. So let me just check the time. We are currently on 7 minutes, so keep going. I mean, Reg, I thought I got all those. Yeah. We'll put Reg in a deck later, but we'll play one more with the cycle. My problem is that this computer's quite slow. So, if I've got all of the different things I need to stream open, the client itself runs not quite half the speed it would with everything closed. Plus, I have an addiction to having all the trackers open as well, so we'll do that. Right. We're going to want to cycle one. But we need to see what they're playing first. If their red deck wins, we probably don't want to cycle that. Well, it might be. They could also be us. Going to do it. They didn't have a 1-cost card. They didn't have a way to swing in. We've now got a fox. So, play fox. Cycle healer. Number 2. And we can't do that now. Hope he hasn't got shock. Looks like he has got something. I end my turn. End your turn, shock your fox. No? Okay. Let's get this back on the white. I keep forgetting to change the Johnny. Ah, that is interesting. Or we do not have a solution to that problem right now. I think we need to be the beatdown. Much as I don't really want to do that. I don't know why I'm keeping Memory Leak. I like that, but the current mana base does not have a way to cast any of the blue or black spells. It's literally red-white. But because when I first built the deck, I put some tri-lands in that had black and blue, I am continually convinced that I can cast these, but I cannot. So my assumption is he's going to pump that in response to me attacking. Oh, wow, maybe not. So clearly no intention of blocking then. Oh, nice. That's for blockers, eh? The cat who was in the background is now going downstairs. So we can blitz that if we cycle this. Pinky for one. Oh, we've got 2 copies of it, so yeah, I'm doing that for sure. Rest in peace, good buddy. I want to keep that healer. I really do. I'd love to ping him for the extra, what, 1 damage, but it's so not worth it. He wants to play his Rimrock Knight. You can see him over and over it, which puts that at 4/4. Cat's getting into the wardrobe because that's a normal thing for cats to do. Because he wants to power that up. We can look at his exiles cards. It's less obvious what we're doing then. Remove 3 counters. So he plays a Rimrock Knight. That puts a counter on. He uses the 3 counters and does something after combat. And then, once you know he can't. Yeah, he can. Then you'd have 5. But I've got to save the blitz, the second blitz, for Torbran and other things. That's interesting. Okay. This was not where I thought he was going. Unless he's taking the counters off pre-combat. What are you doing? She's just standing there looking at me, clawing a cardboard box in the wardrobe. I don't think the wardrobe's in shot. In fact, I know it isn't unless they've tilted the camera. Yep. I have to assume that we need to lifelink next turn. I mean, if Pepin 151, well, if they don't attack, then that changes things. But well, they're going to attack with the 1/1s. This is the slowest red deck ever. I mean, I only wanted to hit the 10-minute mark. I didn't want to. They're convinced we've got something. I mean, we have, but so they're effectively on active. We cycle the healer. What are you doing? Non-token, it doesn't die. So we exile that. We cycle that. And we want a land. We want it comes into play and tapped land. I don't think we played land this turn. And then we cycle. So doing this puts our life linking fox at 6. Oh, I thought he was doing something now. So now, if he doesn't block the fox, he's basically dead. I don't think we try and get the sneaky because we gain 6 life off this. I think the only way we lose is if we lose the Stinger, and we then don't have some way to punch through the 1 extra damage. But we have 2 cycling 1 cards in hand. So even if he killed the Stinger in response to one of them, we could kill it with the other. And that's a fight spell. He doesn't have a blocker next turn, whatever he thinks. Or he has 1 less blocker. Cost on those is both 1, so this, which reduces the cost to 1, is completely useless. I mean, it's nice, it sits there, it's an extra creature if you run out. Has he forgotten the Rimrock Knight can't block? Because Chandra can do stuff. I'm not highlighting it, because if I highlight it, he might try and do damage to the thing. Ooh. That's unfortunate. So, I was right to do the maximum amount of damage possible. Although in theory he would have had to block with the Steamkin. Because I'm not worried any attacks he does here do not faze me whatsoever. Because he has just shown me that, well, he showed me that he doesn't understand that the Rimrock Knight can't block. So he must be using the 3 points off the Steamkin to make another creature. Ooh, doing that. That's quite nice. I take lots of damage and I win. I mean, he could have stayed around to see the combo, but he decided not to. Turns out having a massive amount of life gain is good against red deck wins, even when you don't draw it. Well, thank you for watching the first video on this channel. Please like, comment and subscribe because nobody else has yet, because it is brand new. But I may end up just reverting back to one of the existing channels that's got some of the perks that YouTube gives out. We will see. Right. I shall see you later.